I'm in red form, in a red state, such a red case on a red song. In a shared space with my shareholders, cause we share a bond. Spiritual health care, that's real self-care, you won't care for.
I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats.
Any artist that's talking garbage and try to curse us, y'all follow a wave and do whatever's current. I follow his ways, I know my turn is coming.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. Add it to the cart and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're talking about final day of joint practices, the live scrimmage between the Lions and the New York Giants today. And looks like the Giants bounced back. Looks like the Giants, after having a abysmal day of practice, as they call it, yesterday, even though some Lions beat reporters said it was a back and forth practice. But let's just call it abysmal, like the negative fans want to say. After abysmal practice, the Giants bounce back today and have a very good practice today, especially really both sides of the ball. Man, there were plays made all over the field today. Dane Belton with a nice strip off a running back. I mean, just literally took the ball out the guy's hands, man. It was crazy. Daniel Jones especially had a bounce back day today, and I was looking to see if he would have a bounce back day today after missing some passes yesterday, after missing some throws. They said he was like 5 for 12. Could have thrown a couple of picks. Could have thrown a pick today, but it was dropped. But they said he went for like 12 for 17 for like 5 touchdowns today. I think he threw 2 to Slayton, 1 to Waller, 1 to Campbell, and 1 to Barkley. They said he was on fire in the red zone drills today, just absolutely putting things on a dime. Seen a play where he went in the pocket, looked to the middle of the field where Darren Waller had 3 people around him, and Slayton slipped to the back corner of the end zone. He threw a dot to Slayton, and Slayton used those new hands that he has to bring it in for a touchdown. I know he hit Paris Campbell on the out route. He got in for a touchdown. They said Darren Waller was doing Darren Waller things today. He got 2 touchdowns. A touchdown. So, let's give it up. Let's give it up for the Giants for having a bounce back practice, having an abysmal practice. I'm quite sure our coach of the year, Coach Dable, was not happy with the practice that they had the day before. And the Giants turned it around a little bit today. Show the Lions who we are a little bit today. And we're definitely going to show them in the preseason game. Let's see if we can get out of there with a win. I'm looking for a lot of things in the preseason game to see exactly how we're going to pan out in the preseason, and who's going to make this team, who's going to fight to make this team, who's going to make the plays to make this team. We got a bunch of receivers we got to choose from, so it is what it is. But to get back to training camp, this is what I want to see from my team. When you have a bad day, when you have a bad drive or a bad play or something goes bad, a bad day of practice as we had yesterday, can you bounce back and make that bad good? So far, so good for the Giants. They had a bad practice, came back the next practice, made up for it. Daniel Jones, when he's had a bad practice so far this training camp, he's came back the next day and made up for it. Andrew Thomas, still dominant. Ben Bredesen, very good surprise. He's been pretty dominant. John Michael Schmitz, showing that while we drafted him in the second round, he's showing that he's the number 1 center for this team. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed in Glowinski. He has to step it up. I think he should be battling Azudu for that right guard position. And Azudu, he has to step it up. Our backup tackles, our swing tackles are going to have to step it up. And Evan Neal's absence, who I believe should be fine after the preseason game on Friday, out of concussion protocol. I'm extremely proud of our offensive line. They said they held up very well. So let's see what they can do in the preseason and see if they can hold their own in the preseason game against the Lions. This is the first, official test coming up this Friday. But, man, I'm glad to see that my team knows how to bounce back after a so-called horrific day. They bounced back today and absolutely lit the Lions up. And I'm proud of those guys, and you as fans should be proud of them as well. Now, yes, this is only a practice, but this practice is much needed because these guys are new to each other. They have Daniel Jones to lead them on the offense. He knows the play, so he's leading them very well. But these guys are going to have to get acclimated to football speed now. It's almost time to lace them up. You got another month before the regular season starts, and they're going to have to get whipped into shape. The coaching staff has done a wonderful job with these guys, so you shouldn't be surprised by them having good practices. I think they're going to have good practices from here on out because this team has talent. Now let's put that practice in on the field, and let's get the real deal going this Friday. Going to be right here on Big Pat Sports Talk. Going to be calling the preseason game live play-by-play. You guys be sure to tune in. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that big blue join button, and talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk, because I'm going to talk my talk no matter what you thought. Shout out to Giant Social for being an official sponsor of the channel. Link is in the description. Sign up for free and tell them Big Pat Sports Talk sent you. But Daniel Jones goes 12 for 17, 5 tutties in the second and final joint practice against the Lions. So Mr. Bounce Back, his name is DJ. And until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace. This is a Big Blue Crew production.